EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Loop set to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right.
Stroud begins with a pass. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 56 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
First carry for Joe Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
19, hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texans.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, faking the give, going up top. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead.
Texans 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action, Stroud. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
118. What's that? Buggy.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be brought down. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quickly to the outside and completes. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Off balance throw. It's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Texans. Hey, uno more.
A second down throw for Stroud. To the goal line and in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Texans. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, and the Texans are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
Here's a first carry for their running back.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Come 19. Come 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
All right.
Pearsall, the man in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the quick, right? Tony, run.
Mixon. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
Ready? 65 catch, 65 catch.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Baltimore.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
At their own 45-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Baltimore.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
6 yards.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. And one caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Brings up
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Dell, the motion man. Back to throw. Stroud. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Get up. 19, Cougar 19, Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer, Cup 19, Cup 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk, Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warrior 70, 60 Bobcat. Ready,
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
11. Why Tony? Bucky.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Uno.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On second down, Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Texans first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's second and inches at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Second and inches. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Right back to Pearsall again. To the pylon, he's in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set. From 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
70 Timberwolves. Next team bites 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Back to the air one more time. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Cowboy, here we go, here we go.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
At the 5-yard line.
Ready? Ready, right?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Ready.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. He'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
South. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timber.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third-quarter lead.
17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. He is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead.
Ravens 42. Texans 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Texans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go.
And
Look
the
at high, look at high.
Texans
Tony.
first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Christian Barmore. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 13-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And that ball incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Blake Cashman. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Here's Saul, the man in motion. On 4th down, Stroud. That is caught. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Texans 24.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Right away, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
On the quick, right? Swap. Mother swap.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
11. Hey, uno more.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Why, Tony? Where's the high?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with it.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Foye Mafe in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. A second down throw for Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Houston.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got his man complete to Pearsall. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
Alert the hot, alert the hot.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Texans.
Now, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Don't worry.
Stroud to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10.
Why, Tony? Hey, south. 11. Hey, uno more.
To throw is Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
A just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Cougar 19. Roll, roll, roll.
They'll start with an option play to the right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
That's pretty right.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead.
24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. And even 30 yards.
And the Texans first down.
Back to the air one more time. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today. And there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
He's got Dell for that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that out to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
At the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. lifted. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Oh, he missed it. Pulled it to the left. Extra point, no good. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Forced to his right. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.